meet everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene. Today is the 29th of September 2015, and of course, I want to let you know that they indeed are now building the steps for the porch that go to the porch from the ground. And they used quick set concrete yesterday, so they were able to get it to cure fairly quickly. What they did was they used one of those little mobile concrete factories on wheels. Basically, it's a truck with has a complete concrete making factory on it that makes concrete fresh on the spot. That's because they were going to use a quick set, and they wanted to make sure that they didn't have to worry about a cement mixer getting all jammed up with concrete on the way to the road to the site. So they used the concrete factory on wheels. I don't know what you would call that. It's that wouldn't be called a cow. Maybe a CFOW. Concrete factory on wheels. By the way, what is a cow? A cow is a cellular site on wheels, cell site on wheels, which is obviously a very different thing, and no one's going to deny that a cell site is a different thing than a concrete factory on wheels. But anyway, so we're waiting for they're going to finish putting the railings on the new porch design, and they're going to have a roof-like structure over it. So when this is all done and the electrician comes in, he's going to put the outdoor lights in and stuff like that, obviously. And then after that, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to go home. I would say probably would be able to go home, minimum, maybe like this week if they really get it done right. So let's talk about that, because I want to mention this about the, we'll mention it, but hold on a bit. Yesterday's video mentioned my CashApp, and I know, I looked at like, sorry guys, I don't know why YouTube chose that picture for the thumbnail. Was not at all unhappy. I was very happy to see that result, and I think I was frowning about something else, and so when you look at the video on the camera, it's kind of like, gee, of course it grabs shrink, why does she look so unhappy? Well, I was happy. It just, the way the thumbnail got picked by YouTube, it made it look like it was unhappy. So, actually, I was very happy to see the corset gap is shrinking. Alright, so now let's get back to the main topic. We do not know if we are going to be back at our apartment by Friday. We may very well be. So, if that's the case, I will, of course, be doing Google Hangouts on air. And I have two choices here. The first choice is to do it at the Yellow House anyway, because our internet connection is still at the Yellow House, and it's not going to be moved probably until about a week or two anyway, back to the main building. So might as well do it there. The second choice is to activate my mobile hotspot with enough data to cover the apartment, and then move the iMac into Core 2 Duo upstairs, which I'd have to do anyway in that case. So that's another alternative choice. And lastly, but not the leastly, is to use the let's see, is to use the cell phone to do it. Now, I don't know how a cell phone like my iPhone can do Google Hangouts on air, because that's not the way it normally is supposed to work. And unfortunately, I might be able to schedule Google Hangouts on air using a computer, but obviously, can I connect to Google Hangouts on air and take on the call? I don't know. I never tried. So, that's definitely something to consider. But, Ash, do you really want to hold on to a cell phone for 2 hours? I don't think so. Never mind the fact is that the battery will probably be pretty tired by the time it's over, so, not too cool either. So, we're going to still look and see what the best choice is. I did plan for that, either way. Now, I usually do my budget every month, and I do have my budget planned. But unfortunately enough, I do not have the ability to show it in this conversation. So I'm going to do is probably later on today is I'm going to sit down with you, probably from the main studio, and go over my budget for this month with you. If you're so interested. I don't know. Some of you guys don't seem to be too interested about my budget. So let me give you a recap. Short and sweet one. I'm going to be holding my own for the month of October. However, I'm going to be honest when I say it, I could use a little help from you guys. I can use help because it gets expensive. All the upgrades that we've done so far are only just a piece of the puzzle. We only did a little bit of it, not as much as I wanted to do. Between being in a yellow house and being located in a place that was clearly not my studio, it was really hard to do the kind of video performance and productions I really wanted to focus on, and that really kind of sucked on ice because I really was hoping to go further, and it didn't happen quite the way I wanted to, but it did happen. At least that we were on the air, because I guess that's better than nothing. The ability to reach out and communicate with you is important. Just checking the iron for real quick. Yeah. Sometimes it seems like your eyes are doing better than the other day, right? I feel like it's doing a little bit better in the right eye. Yeah, well. So, in the next few months, of course, we're going to be having Yule. Now with the new Google Hangouts on Air feature and live streaming in Google, we can do something now that we have never been able to do before. We will be able to do our Yule Convocation live, L-I-V-E, live, on the YouTube capture. So we are going to be able to be there and cover the convocation live. You and I know it's not very long. It's actually a pretty short little thing. It's, pretty cool. And, so that's the cool thing. And so let's see what we can do with that. Now, the next, it was supposed to rain today, and it's a little bit overcast. I don't know if it's going to be a major washout today. I wouldn't say it's not going to rain, because I can see it's becoming a little bit overcast outside, so it may very well rain. How much it's going to rain, I can't tell you. Is it going to affect the construction site? I can't tell you that either. Okay? All I can tell you is that today is going to rain some, and tomorrow is going to rain without fail. And the same thing for Friday. It's going to rain some. And that's all I know. And I don't have any idea what's going to happen with everything else. Just like everything else in life, there's nothing that's guaranteed, and that makes it harder to, plan ahead. But we'll try. Always do. So, anyway, I'm just going to cut it short. Oh, yeah. By the way, yes, I got my corset. Yes, my corset's done good. Yes, I had to reinforce a few more stitches on it in the back. Yes, the 8-pound fishing line does a good job. So that was a good thing. And yes, my corset gap is actually doing pretty good. I'm not saying it's flawless. It's not. But as far as corset gaps go, it's coming along. It's fitting better. But anyway, I'm just glad to say the steps are being done, and that we are, as I said a couple times before, are in the home stretch. If we're going home this week, you never know. Are we going home next week? I don't see why not. So definitely next week is more than likely is going to be a go home day, which will be after the after the Ask Me Anything. So yeah, you can ask me anything about that too on YouTube if you want. I mean, I'm Google Hangouts about the Porsche. I can tell you what I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Okay? But for right now, I want to thank all of you for watching these little videos. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, did you know there's a lot more going on right now at our websites? Are you watching all 4 of them? If not, check them out. There's a list right here. We got 3 YouTube channels and 1 audio-only channel for your enjoyment. So come on, dig in and see all the stuff we do here at the North American Snow Queen Palace.